You're invited to participate in a new game show on the Grand Strand.
That's right. Amanda Kenseth taking part as a part of the Holy Matchrimony game at the Comedy Cabana. Good morning.
That's right. We are probably the earliest contestants that you have ever had.
I would say, and the best looking too so far. It's only our second episode, so yeah, our standards aren't that high.
I know you're saying we didn't have much to compete with so far. Okay, so are we going to play?
Yeah, let's have some fun. You know, of course, you know, when you work with somebody, you have your work wives and your work husbands. So I guess these two qualify. It's a match made in heaven or not, and we're going to find out. Here's your question, all right? I'm actually going to ask Keith this. You guys have your answer palettes.
Yes.
You have your marker. They'll open them up. They'll write down their answer. I don't want you guys to peek at each other's answers.
Okay.
If it's a match, I've got $1 million up for grabs.
Really?
Yeah, or at least an all-expense-paid trip back to the station. All right, we'll send Keith there no matter what. Here's the question. All right, Keith, are you ready? And Amanda, I need you to answer this as you think Keith would, and we'll see if it's a match made in heaven. Choosing from the following breakfast cereals, which one do you think would best describe Amanda in the morning? And back at the station, you guys see if you can do this too. Here's your selection. Cheerios, Smart Start, Lucky Charms, or Fruit Loops? Which of the following breakfast cereals, which one do you think would best describe Amanda in the morning? Cheerios, Smart Start, Lucky Charms, or Fruit Loops?
So I'm putting the correct answer, or what I think Keith is putting for me?
What do you think? This needs to be made to be a match. All right? I think Keith is actually drawing a diagram right now. So Keith has entered his answer, and Amanda, you've got your answer. We're going to start right now with Keith. Keith, of the following cereals, which one best describes Amanda in the morning? Fruit Loops. Ah! And Amanda wrote Fruit Loops. Yeah, listen, I thought for sure it was going to be Cheerios. You're so happy in the morning.
Yeah, well, you know. And I'm smart, right?
Well, the Smart Start,
Yeah, but the Fruit Loops, I knew that's what it was going to be.
Absolutely.
So I win $1 million and Keith gets a ride back to the station?
$1/2 million.
All right, good job.
Right here.
Woohoo!
Good job, you two.
Wow, they are
we
a
all know
match made.
Cheerios is the right answer deep down.
That's true. She's so cheerful.
Or Raisin Bran, extra fiber.
Well, you can catch the game every Thursday night at 6 p.m. at the Comedy Cabana. It's on North Kings Highway in Myrtle Beach.
For tickets, just call that number you see there on your screen. A new game show has just started along the Grand Strand in Myrtle Beach, and this morning, Amanda Kenseth has been taking part in the fun.
Yes, Amanda and cameraman Keith are a match made in work heaven.
That's right.
It's true. It's all happening at Comedy Cabana, and the Holy Matrimony game show is what it's all about, Amanda.
That's right. The slogan is a match made in heaven or not. And we are contestants this morning. We did good on the first round. So.
All right. Yeah. Now, and how are they contestants? Well, that's a work husband and a work wife. Otherwise, it's married couples that are participating.
Yeah.
In Holy Matrimony.
And all they have to do is come, and then they can either just come and watch and laugh, or they can participate.
Yeah. And they can get themselves in trouble if they're not careful. Let me give you an example. Here's one from last week that got somebody in trouble. And this was for the husbands, right? It says, husbands, choosing from the following scholastic achievements, how would you rate your wife's driving skills? The choices were master's degree, associate's degree, GED, or high school dropout. So,
you gotta be careful when
somebody got in
answer
trouble
that one.
last week with that particular one.
You don't need
Hey,
to
I've got
answer
another
that
question for you two.
Okay.
Let's see, husband and wife, right? Work husband and wife. Now, this one is actually for Amanda. I want you guys to write the answer down on your palettes. Don't reveal it.
Okay.
When we play the show, we send the spouse to our honey hideaway in the back. There's a jacuzzi, massage therapist, and
I need to go
marriage
back there next.
counselor in the back. In this particular case, we're going to keep both of you here.
Okay.
Here's the question, all right? Amanda, choosing from one of these popular candy brands, which one of these best describe cameraman Keith? Red Hots, Laffy Taffy, Milk Duds, or Nerds? So here's our choices again. All right, Milk Duds, Red Hots, Laffy Taffy, or Nerds? And Keith, what do you think Amanda's going to write there on her answer palette? We'll find out. If it's a match, you guys will win an all-expense-paid trip all the way back to ABC 15 WPDE. I'll pay for the gas to get you back there if you get this right. Have you got your answer?
Yes.
We are going to start with Amanda. So Amanda choosing from one of the following popular candy brand names. We were Red Hot, Laffy Taffy, Milk Duds, or Nerds. Which one best describes Keith? Nerds. And Keith wrote Nerds. So
we're good at this game.
You two are going back to the station.
Yeah, but we're winners.
Now,
Listen, Amanda and Keith have been working together for years.
Yes.
So they do know everything about each other.
It's true. It's like the husband and wife at work is what I'm trying to say. The Holy Matrimony game show runs every Thursday night. If you want to go check it out in person, it starts at 6 p.m. at the Comedy Cabana on North Kings Highway in Myrtle Beach.
For tickets, you can call 843-449-4242. A match made in heaven? Or not. A new game show has started in Myrtle Beach, and this morning we're getting a look at how it all works.
Yes, ABC 15's Amanda Kinseth may be one of the first contestants to try out Holy Matrimony, the game show, at Comedy Cabana in Myrtle Beach. Good morning.
Good morning. That's right. A great slogan, isn't it? A match made in heaven or not.
Or not. You never know. This is where you'll find out on Thursday nights at 6 here at the Comedy Cabana.
Yeah, people could come out tonight. So how do couples get involved? Do they need to sign up ahead of time? Do they just come to the show and hope to get picked?
That's a great question. Even last week, it worked out so well. Folks just come sit in the audience. If they want to watch this Holy Matrimony come to life right before their eyes, they just sit and watch. They can get some food, something to drink, and get some dessert. Or if they want to sign up to be a contestant, they can do that too. Last week we had so many great candidates to be on the show. We wound up with 2 perfect ones, but tonight at 6 o'clock here at Comedy Cabana we're going to be looking for some more. And they're winning prizes too.
Yeah, you've got some good prizes.
We do. Yeah, over $500 in prizes. Last week they got we call it the honeymoon round. That's our bonus round.
Okay.
It's the
fun.
They go to the honeymoon and they got that correct, and they got let's see, it was a 3-day 2-night stay at Best Western Ocean Sands Beach Resort for 2, of course. So they were so happy, along with everything else that they won.
It's like they could take a second honeymoon, right? Right here on the beach.
Absolutely, yeah.
So what are some questions that
Oh my gosh, well, I have
got
these
different
right here.
questions every week.
Now, this was last week's questions, right? So here's one. Let's see how you would do. It says, wives, if you were to describe your husband's appeal using one of the following brand names of candy, would he be Sweet Tarts, Mr. Goodbar, Snickers because he satisfies, or Goobers? So which one would it be? Real quick, if this one was for the husbands, if you were to describe yours and your wife's love life using the title of one of these classic TV shows, which one would it be? The Honeymooners, Happy Days, Twilight Zone, or The Odd Couple? So you see, I mean, we can get in trouble here.
Yeah. You got to be careful with your answers.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially men. I would have to put the warning out there.
Oh my gosh, this one, how about we share this one later? But this one's definitely going to get you in trouble.
Stand by to hear it, guys.
I'm sure my wife would say that I'm like Sour Patch Kid.
Sweet but sour. The Holy Matrimony game show runs every Thursday night. If you want to go check it out in person, it starts at 6 at the Comedy Cabana on North Kings Highway in Myrtle Beach.
If you want some of those tickets, you can call 843-449-4242.
Well, you're invited to participate in a new game show happening on the Grand Strand.
I'm hooked right there. Love a game show. A good game show, you know?
Absolutely.
Amanda Kinseth is going to be live this morning at Comedy Cabana in Myrtle Beach talking about the Holy Matrimony game show. Amanda?
Yes, Holy Matrimony. Oh my gosh, how exciting. So what is this game? Tell me all about it.
Oh my gosh, it's just flat out fun. That's what it's intended to be. So, do you remember the old Newlywed Games from years ago?
Yes.
Well, this is nothing like that.
Okay.
No, actually, it's 2 couples having a lot of fun while they're winning prizes along the way. Yeah, and we've got some questions. As a matter of fact, you know how when you work someplace, you have your work husband, your your work wife?
Yeah, well, really, you see them more than your actual husband.
Well,
right?
you and Keith are going to be playing here in a little while some holy matrimony. Does that sound good?
That sounds good, yeah.
Good, good.
And so it's two couples kind of competing against each other?
Not just kind of, they are.
They are.
And you know what? We call it, see, coming to the Comedy Cabana, you know, it's dinner, dessert, drinks, possibly divorce if things don't go right. So it is a matter of, you know, our slogan is, it's a match made in heaven or not. So we have to find out 30 minutes later, we see if things are still going well.
Oh, I love it. And what a thrill for the audience, too, to be able to watch that. I think
Oh,
it's hilarious.
absolutely. Our very first show was last Thursday, Valentine's night, of all nights.
Right,
How perfect that was, right?
Wait, did it end in divorce?
It did not.
Hey!
They were so happy. It was so much fun. And I'll tell you what, if you want, in a little while, I'll share some of the questions that we asked our couples. And I do have a couple of questions for you, too, though.
Yeah.
Your work husband.
Yeah, well, you'll have to stay tuned because we'll be playing it in a little bit.
It's pretty funny. It's what they say about us, a match made in heaven or not.
So true. The Holy Matrimony game show runs every Thursday night. If you want to go check it out in person, it starts at 6 at the Comedy Cabana on North Kings Highway in Myrtle Beach.
For tickets, you can call 843-449-4242.